Welcome to Mindful Minecraft. This is Prominence 2, and I'm Andrew. So, before we get started, I'd like to show some appreciation to everyone who has showed support on my first video. I really appreciate that. You don't know how much that means to me. I went into this a little bit nervous about my voice, so it feels good knowing that you guys don't judge. Other than that, I cannot wait to make some videos for you guys and share what I know about modded Minecraft. How do you normally start an RPG? You know, I tend to run around and explore the world for a little bit, kind of get a feel of what it's like to be in that atmosphere. So I think that's what we should do. And that being said, you look in the top right, we have seasons in this mod pack, which means we're probably going to need a farm set up pretty quickly because food is going to be a big resource for us that we can't afford to slack on. And I do know with the seasons mod, if we make greenhouses, our crops aren't really affected during the seasons. So we need to get some basic farms set up and collect some sand, make some glass, get ourselves some greenhouses. While we do that, I think we can go over what this mod pack's kind of about and everything that kind of relates to what we've got going on here. So this is Prominence 2. There was just a massive update. So this is a really big mod pack. We have a ton of stuff to do here. It's mainly an RPG pack, so we do have an entire quest line here. We've got a whole campaign. Before we even start, even on this Skelix Forge, we have a lot to do. There is a ton of tech in here, which I'm excited about. I love AE2 and I love modern industrialization. We do have Create, which is going to be huge for early game smelting. We can bulk smelt most of our stuff. But I think what we should do first, get ourselves a pickaxe, go get some stone, and let's make ourselves a stone axe so we can collect this wood a little easier. Something that I'm really excited for in this pack is new boss fights and an entire skill book, basically. We have an entire skill tree and leveling system, and then we also have a ton of like artifact weapons and simple swords is in here, or simply swords. That mod adds a ton of really cool items, like glaives and spears and halberds and stuff like that. I think that's going to be really fun to use. And I'm pretty new to this mod pack, so any tips or suggestions I would be glad to take. I'm definitely going to take this a little slower. As for like an upload schedule, I believe I like to do Prominence 2 on Wednesdays and All the Mods 9 on Sundays. That way we've got two packs, a little bit of everything here. Got the RPG aspect, and we got the tech automation aspect. But we got an epic stone axe, plus 20% durability and plus 5% speed. We have a level of like random crafting stats, which is cool. Like who knows how long this stone axe will last now. 20% longer, obviously. But that's gonna speed up our wood collecting a whole lot more. I definitely know it's gonna be imperative that we get this farm going as soon as possible. I don't know how long these seasonal days last, and then corresponding with that, like how long each season is itself. What's this? Shroom light. We need a shovel and we need sand. And I think we'll do like a little 7x7 farm to start. Oh no. It's not. Like a village. At least like an abandoned village, no? Well, at least we have our bed. Get an emerald. I'm gonna grab these chests as we go. I did go ahead and I added a mod that allows us to pick villagers up, because I much rather just pick them up instead of dealing with constantly trying to like lead them across the map and then unsuccessfully lose them right at the very end of my journey. Nothing in here. Let's go ahead and get our wheat. A little bit of iron wouldn't be bad. Ooh, an artifact right off the bat. Perfect, 3 iron. Exactly what we needed. Now we can make ourselves a bucket. I really hope there's a waystone in this village somewhere. Usually how I run these packs, I go through and I raid a village. I get my food for the first couple nights, and then that's how I handle it. And then I did add a trade cycling mod so that we can cycle our trades instead of that long process of constantly picking up the table and changing them. I think we should go ahead and sleep real quick. So it looks like the village wraps around, goes over to this river here. Oh yeah. Like another one of the, yeah, it's another mason house. Spell tome. Never seen this mod. I've also not really played too many fabric mod packs, so it's gonna be a lot that I'm learning here. Because a lot of the mods are just straight up different. All right, looks like we've got a full inventory already. Let's get some option. I did add the sophisticated core. We have the backpacks and the chests as well. I cannot stand travelers' backpacks. They never make sense to me. I don't enjoy them. If you do, hey, that's awesome. It's just not my cup of tea personally. Let's go ahead and let's bookmark a backpack. We're gonna need 49 sand for our 7x7 farm. Let's go ahead. Let's get as much sand as we can in this zone here. Well, we got our 49 sand just in this one little spot here. That works for me. Okay, let's go ahead and let's make a boat. Now, as we travel and we find something, I want to get into the name Mindful Minecraft. I very much love playing this game and thinking about some of my more complex issues in my life. This game, definitely a little sanctuary. You can do whatever you want. You can build whatever you want. And it's really nice to have a place where you have ultimately 100% control. And while we play, I'd like to know what the viewers value the most while they play the game. This is just a way that we can be grateful for like the ability to play games like this and experience life through a different lens, such as, you know, whoever we want to be in a game. I always try and play these mod packs from the very beginning with what's referred to as a beginner mind, and look around and take in the atmosphere and take my time, because that just gives us a lot more of a reason to appreciate what's around us. I typically try and do this like as I travel through the game, through transitionary periods, or when I'm building and I want my home to kind of reflect who I want to take on as a character, you know? So as we go through this first episode, I want you to think of 3 things you're grateful for. It could be in the game, it could be outside of the game, anything like that. And go ahead and just put it in the comments. I want this to be a community where we can support each other and we can all kind of share freely. I just want it to be a judgment-free zone. I mean, that's what the game is. The only thing that's judging you is your skill. And any sort of combat in this game. Everything else, that's up for debate. I honestly think this might be a good little spot for us to set up camp. I kind of like this spot. It gives us a little bit of a buffer between this village here. Hey, man. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plant some of our pine saplings and get our pine trees growing. We did a little bit of a chunk alignment here. I'm just going to go ahead and fill this in. I believe that's 7 still, yeah. Okay, we got a 7x7 little hut here. This isn't going to be anything crazy. I'm definitely going to fix this all up once I get the farm set up. I have a little bit more time to farm for materials. So the first thing we can do here, get our glass smelted up. We're going to need that as soon as possible. It is spring, so yeah, these only grow at 60% speed. When we have our greenhouse set up, these seeds will grow at 100% in fall, summer, spring, winter. They're in a greenhouse, so I kind of like that mechanic. I think that's cool. You get that option instead of kind of toughing it out the whole time. You can actually set up a cohesive farm. Go ahead, put a chest down. We'll put our chests on this side. Go ahead and put stuff away. And go ahead and equip these spikes. These give us a knockback reduction. And then I'm gonna make a door. How's that for a shack? It's nothing special, but it will be, I swear. One thing that I think would benefit us if we started a little mine, got us some cobblestone. Because we need a floor. We have 0 reach. Does this have like a reach? Yeah, we have -2 reach. That's kind of annoying, but these are the cards we are dealt. The game just told us you got to get up close and personal with this rock. What do we have here? Lead. Can't mine that. It requires iron. We do have 3 iron. We could use it for an iron pickaxe, or we could just use it for a bucket and get our farm going. And I honestly think stone pickaxes will do just fine for now. More lead. See, I'm wondering what the origin looks like. Pretty sure we can make a copper pickaxe, so might as well pick some of this up. Good alternative to iron. I do hear a bat, so we've got a cave nearby. Yep, there it is. There goes our pickaxe. Kind of nice we found andesite right off the bat. Our little starter mine here. Mine shaft right next to the base leads straight down to a cave. And that's something I'm thankful for. That means I don't have to go looking for a cave. The cave found me. Still waiting for glass. Go ahead and let's mine the floor out. Looking at the durability and the side effects of some of these tools, we kind of lucked out with that stone axe being an epic stone axe. Hopefully when we craft our first like diamond pickaxe, it doesn't screw us like that. But I would not be surprised if it did. I don't really have the greatest luck. All right, we got a floor in here. Let's go pick our bed up. We gotta get dialed in. The bed down. We can go ahead and put the bed there. Set our spawn point. Our glass is almost ready. How blind I am. So if you notice here, I did some chunk aligning. So each of these is gonna be basically the border. I'm a goober. Oh yeah, we gotta go up a little bit here. Sir, go away. If we have everything in one chunk loaded, we don't have to have our farm in this chunk, halfway in this chunk, making it so we have to load two. It just saves later on if there are restrictions on how many chunks you can load or claim, anything like that. It's kind of helpful. Now we're gonna go ahead and get our glass. We're gonna put our glass in here. And we did get those shroom lights, and I'll situate those accordingly. The center on each side. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And then everything else is gonna be glass. I'm not quite sure if it only needs the glass to be on the top or if it requires it on the sides, but just to be safe, I am going to go get a little more sand so we can do the sides as well. Here's where I'll put like our chests for everything that we're gonna store. Center spot here for our water. Good to know we have horses and we have some cows. We can breed those cows, get our leather. I don't know, it feels really nice to kind of start out in a completely different style of a mod pack than anything in the All the Mods series or anything of that caliber. It's just so overloaded and crammed with stuff. This lack of reach is really annoying. Getting this set up here is pretty big for me. I stayed focused for the first time in a while. We secured ourselves a nice little setup. All right. Looks like we've got ample lighting and coverage from the weather. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get this base tidied up and make this look pretty cool, or at least as cool as I can. I'm gonna go ahead and put the copper in the furnace and get this smelting up while I tidy the base up, get a roof on this thing. I will see you when this has a roof. So as you can see here, we got an epic copper leggings. That's not bad. Extra speed to make up for the speed lost on this one. But this one, that's kind of a doozy. I think we might actually have to make a new one. I'll take that. That's better. But let's give it one more shot. Okay, there we go. It was worth it. Guess we'll just put them in there. They're backups. Go ahead and put our armor on. Then we also got a decent copper pickaxe, but this should help us. Our cobblestone collection efforts. All right, so we got ourselves a little base set up here. Nothing special, just a little shack for us right now. We got a window so we can see our farm out there. Everything's growing nicely. We got ourselves a little mine right there. Goes straight into a cave. And then we got our crops out here. A creeper just blew this up over here. Oh, look at him. He thinks he's just so fast. Got him. Okay. Yeah, I just ended up taking this from right here. I'm gonna go ahead and chop the rest of this tree down. I'll be right back. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press N. I'm gonna open up our skill book here. Apparently we have 0 points. And every 2 levels you get a free one. So I am also 90% sure that this skill book here, you can only earn experience through mob combat. You can't get it through mining or anything like that. And it doesn't look like you can buy skill points. But I just wanted to show you exactly what we're working with here. We have like a ton of these stacking effects. And as you see, it's percentage. So like it gets pretty crazy pretty fast and you can get pretty overpowered. I think that the best thing for us is starting off with the rogue's path. I like the rogue's path the best. It'll allow us to use ranged or physical, but I like this physical damage. Skyward Sunder, Warrior's Devotion. While wielding a 2-handed weapon, you get plus 100% physical damage. I'm curious if I can have a sword in each hand. Oh, I can. Dual wielding is going to be our best bet for combat going forward. I think next episode, the best thing for us to do is set up our create smelter and probably go explore and get up to some trouble. This is an RPG after all. Once again, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.